Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up? Oh my god, yo, I am so goddamn tired. And my head hurts. And I don't know why it hurts. It just fucking hurts. But I'm here. Alright, fuck my pain. I'm here today. I need some fucking beer, god damn it. Alright, fuck it. Nanatsu no Taizai. I'm on my knees ready. Fuck the damn chair. I don't know, like this chair, I don't know. I used to love it, but now it's like, fuck it. Yeah. I don't fuck it. Nanatsu no Taizai, The 7 Deadly Sins, Episode 7. Now, King. The fuck? Jeez. And not me. I mean, like, the dude in the episode, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing with that spear thing? I mean, what the fuck? Like, I'm sitting there like, yo, this spear is beastly. I want that shit. Oh my god, like, I'm wondering, like, can you get that shit on sale on Cyber Monday? Like, can I? Because I want that shit. I want that shit really fucking bad. Oh, there's gotta be sale in Target for that shit. Oh my, dude. Whoa. I mean, I'm not going on Black Friday. I ain't stupid. I'm not trying to die here, but damn. I want that thing. I'm like, yo, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking levitate. Yeah. And then just zipping around and shit. Now, granted, Ban dodged all the attacks, at least most of the attacks. The sneak attack that King did on Ban, and then he rotated that thing. He made that shit into a drill. Do the impossible. See the invisible, nigga. And then it went right through Ban's chest. Whole Ichigo status. But he recovered. And apparently his nickname is Ban the Immortal. Not only is he the son of Fox and Agreebo, so he is Ban the Immortal. No, son of Fox. I mean, he's the Fox. Either way, point here is that King and Ban have apparent beef, and it looks like it's one-sided, because King doesn't know what the fuck is happening. Well, Ban doesn't know what the hell's happening. He's just chilling, like, who the fuck are you? And then King's like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill you. What the fuck? So it was weird shit. But it ties into the reason why Ban has this incredible sin on him, the sin of greed. Apparently he killed, I think it was a protector or a maiden. I'm gonna go with maiden, but the maiden who protects the Fountain of Youth in this particular forest. Apparently Ban killed her. Even though based on a flashback, on a dream that we see of Ban did not kill her. In fact, they were actually good friends. After Ban decided, you know what, I'm not gonna drink from this Fountain of Youth, of immortality, I'm just gonna probably like chill here with her for a bit, because he didn't want to do so, because apparently the Fountain of Youth was the key to the vitality of the forest. So if you drink it, the forest withers away and dies. Okay, fine. Apparently Ban didn't want to do that. So they actually seem to be on good terms, but apparently it ends up really bad. So there's some of Ban's backstory that we're not really getting full on. We're going to find out that in greater detail, give or take a few episodes. I'm pretty sure next episode they'll give us more insight on that, but that, I can see why Ban wants to talk to her now in the City of the Dead. I don't know why King does want to talk to her, though. I'm not too sure. Like, what's King's agenda? I don't know. No idea. None. He's just doing shit. But I'm wondering, King, the last time we saw King, he was levitating and he was chilling with my nigga Gil Thunder. Now, my nigga Gil Thunder, I don't know where he's at. My nigga Gil Thunder. My nigga Gil Thunder. Yeah. I don't know where my nigga Gil Thunder is at. So I'm guessing that he's gonna wind up showing up at some point in time, though the episode does end off. After the credits, episode ends off with some chick, who I'm assuming is a holy knight. And she's gonna somehow follow him to the City of the Dead. Though, that to me is odd because the gates seem to be closed. Unless you dove right into that tornado, I don't see how she can actually go into the City of the Dead. It may actually involve her powers. Again, I don't know. But we're gonna find out at some point. Either way, the thing here is, it's fascinating the way things are playing out. And it's mainly focused on Ban. Because we've gotten focus. Actually, now I think about it, this one episode kind of equalizes the character development and character progression of Ban compared to the rest of the 7 Deadly Sins that we are following right now. Meaning Meliodas and Diane. Because Diane, she did get some in the last episode because she has warmed up to Elizabeth, obviously. Elizabeth is getting character development continuously. Even though she's regularly crying on her, she's always crying. I can understand why she's crying, but I get it. She does get character development. And then you have Bond, who hopped into the story, but was lacking in character development. All we really had was a character introduction. So now that we're getting Bond's backstory, if you would, which actually we're getting greater backstory of him than Diane or Meliodas. So, I mean, for him, it's how he became the way he is today, Bond the Immortal, and the sin that he holds, greed. Now, I highly doubt that he actually killed. Her name is Elena, the maiden who was protecting the Fountain of Youth thing. I highly doubt that he killed her. I think that something else happened, where it wound up being he had a drink from the fountain and then something. I don't know the specifics. We're not too sure on the specifics yet. But it is fascinating. Everything right now is just fascinating and it's intriguing. So let me look to the basics and wrap this video up, because honestly, my head hurts. Yo. But fuck, I need to do more videos today anyway, so I need to trudge through this shit. Taking some fucking bear, call a damn day after I'm done with all this stuff. So either way, the animation overall it's good. But particularly so, the scene involving the initial fight between Bond and King. That was pretty cool stuff. Like, you got King, like, he's swift. Nigga swift! Like, you have Bond go for a kick at some point, and then King, like, he like, phases through. It was weird. I don't know, but it was cool. But, and he can levitate, too, which obviously is a huge advantage. Though, Bond was about to do some shit. I don't know what he was going to do, but he had his hands raised for something. He was going to do some type of shit. And Meliodas stopped him, hit him in the head with a cup. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you should be working on getting folks to the Boarhead Bar, whatever it's called. So, that was fascinating. So that ties into number 2, the character development, the character progression. We're getting insight on the powers, on what they have, Bond and King. Because Bond, he has an immortal body, which I'm assuming he drank from the Fountain of Youth. And also, in that flashback, we get to see his weapon. I forgot what it's called, like a 3-staff, or I forgot what it's called, the name. But I've seen before in several anime. And he has that 3-staff chain weapon thing, which was fascinating. And then you have King, which his weapon, I don't know, it's an uber spear. It's a spear on massive steroids, and I love it. And he can fly, and he's swift. So we're getting power insight on these characters, obviously, which is good. And then you have the pacing, which of course is, well, pacing for this series is actually pretty good. They're not really too fast at all. They actually cover a lot of ground when they need to, but at the same time they do slow it down, where we're getting to more emotional scenes. And the flashback, which was more emotional, because you had Bond and his situation and how he actually, he's not evil, he's just bad-natured. So I was fascinated to find out about Bond. And then the kids who needed help, obviously Bond, he helped them, but initially it seemed as if he was taking the girl and just gonna grab her and go somewhere. So obviously the older bro, worried about his little sister, tries to protect her, and he fails. But still, point here is that Bond, he does give off this bad boy aura. He does initially perceive to be evil, but he's just bad natured, but he's actually a good guy. So that was fascinating. And then we go over to what I already mentioned the story progression parts at the beginning of the episode review. Okay, fine. So overall, that's pretty much the episode. Now, what's going to happen here, I'm assuming, is that this chick who's going to somehow follow them into the City of the Dead, which again, the gate should be closed, but apparently she's going to follow them anyway. I'm assuming that she's going to take on Meliodas and Diane. Because Bond and King, I'm pretty sure, are busy doing whatever they're doing over there with that one girl, Elaine, who has ties to Bond more so than King. Again, I don't know what King's agenda is. King's just doing shit. So, at this point in time, this episode, I see more or less as setup for what's about to come. Even though it's character introduction. Because, well, then we already knew that King was alive based on the end of episode 5. Or episode 6, I think. Yeah, episode 6. So, we already knew that he was alive. That was a given. And, I mean, plus, it was given from Jump Street because you saw the damn opening and ending of this series. And you saw King flying around a pillow. And Oh, by the way, speaking of King, one last thing too. He has the hots for Diane. Like, whoa, like he really likes Diane. And I'm not gonna lie, Diane, she's a very voluptuous woman, but at the same time, she's a giant. So it's kind of like, dude, like how can you work that? Like, no matter how big you are, you're still too small, son. So, I mean, in that case, it's not about the size, but how you use it. You have to go in there. He has to literally go in there and do all types of shit. Get lost. Like, fuck it. Because there's no other way you're going to be able to please her. She's that big. So, I mean, you got to figure out some way to manage. But either way, it is fascinating, I suppose. And I will say that that pairing of Diane and King, I mean, back in the day, he was bigger, obviously. Again, we don't know what happened to him. Apparently, he got younger. And then, I don't know, like, he seems... I got a theory about King. I think that King has... I forgot what it was called. But it's like a weird reverse age. Like a reverse aging thing. I remember seeing a movie on it. Or I remember hearing about a movie on it. Where a person is born old. And the younger they become, the closer they are to death. Just how when we are born young, the older we are, the closer we are to death. But in their sense, it's reversed. So, I think King may have that. I think. Again, I'm not too sure. So, we'll have to wait and see about that, to be quite honest with you. Because then I don't know, but it's just food for thought. That's my opinion. Because you guys already know in the manga. I'm pretty sure you guys do know in the manga. Anyway, I'm done. The episode rating overall. I mean, this is like a slash ramble. I can't even call it a full-on review because I'm not all here right now. But then again, all my videos today, I'm not going to be all here because I'm just tired and I have a headache. So, fuck it. The episode rating overall is going to be, let's say, I like, yeah, good plus. And I'll see you guys later. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe as always. Peace!